Games are universal. You can find games in every culture throughout history, even in the animal world. You might say we are born as gamers. So why is it that as we get older, we often seem to find less and less time for games? Games stimulate the brain and encourage collaboration, as well as competitiveness. Games allow for learning to take place in a fun and engaging space. Our students are gamers. A recent study by the Pew Internet and American Life Research Project found that 97% of American teenagers play games. When asked, 80% of them claim to have played a game yesterday, which means they are regular gamers. Some teachers like to know more about the gamers in their classroom, so they give their students a quiz called the Bartle test at the beginning of the school year. The results of this test help determine which of their students are explorers, who love knowledge and trivia, achievers, who love to win, socializers, who value relationships, or griefers, who are unconventional thinkers. Each type has its strengths and weaknesses, and it's good to have a mix of students in each of your project groups. Kids understand games. They know which games are fun to play and which ones their friends like to play. Not all games are created equal. What is it about some games that make them irresistible? Why do some games keep you coming back for more? Which ones make you continue to think about them, even when you've put down the controller and are in the real world? How can we make learning as addictive as games?
Something that make me come back to the game is like to compete with others or to beat up my score or have this hope that I can do better. And when I'm learning, I have this thing that, okay, while I'm learning, I'm having a fun while playing this, so I have a hope to beat my scores.
Games embody choice. Choice makes students care a lot more about the work they are choosing to do. The difference between work and play is choice. Research supports the idea that cognitive processes are enhanced by physical activity. Game peripherals, such as the Microsoft Kinect, are designed to get players up and moving. There's also evidence that physical movement can affect how we learn math and science. One study shows that the social interaction provided within games truly benefits learning. Games can provide a structured framework for collaboration by establishing constraints through rules, resources, and time limits, and it can be all in good fun. In this course, we will explore some different ways of learning through games. First, we will look at how you can use games in your learning environment to get students up and moving around right away. We'll see lots of examples of how teachers are using games such as Minecraft Education Edition to foster creativity and collaboration. Next, we will discover how you can use some of the secrets that game designers know to embed some flexibility and choice into your classes and keep students coming back for more. Finally, we'll look at how you can engage your students in the process of creating games, and we'll see why making a game out of it is such a powerful way of learning any kind of content. By the end of this course, you will know why games model so many of the design elements that we know are essential for good learning and engagement. We also hope that you will come away with an action plan for implementing some of these concepts with your own students. We encourage you to keep an action notebook. Jot down any ideas you might like to play with, and remember, there is no right or wrong way to try these ideas out. Do what feels right for your own classroom, after-school club, or learning environment.